Across the frigid, inhospitable wastes, townsfolk shiver and hide from horrific monstrosities. I'm talking about New Hampshire. But today I will also be talking about alternative miniatures for the new D&D book, Rime of the Frostmaiden. Let's start out with the Game of Thrones, Song of Fire and Ice, Free Folk Raiders, and Spearwives. These sets are pretty much perfectly in tune with the themes of the Icewind Dale setting. They're all rough and tumble, they're dressed for very cold weather, and they're pretty neat. The prices on these, it's kind of tough to find the whole sets for very good prices. They're around $25 right now for 13 miniatures, and that's not bad. You can find them on eBay individually for $1.99 shipped each, which is also pretty expensive, but to get something this dead on for the NPCs in Icewind Dale, it's going to be difficult to find something that's this exact. And they scale up to D&D miniatures pretty good. And as we can see here, the aesthetic of some of the Icewind Dale hunters, these guys are perfect. Now, I speed painted these guys and gals in about 1 hour and 50 minutes, including a couple of the other miniatures that I am going to be showing you in a little bit. And frankly, even with speed painting techniques, these guys look perfectly acceptable for the table. Now, obviously, you can tell I speed painted these, but, you know, they still look really nice. And again, these are D&D miniatures, so you are going to be looking at these from about 3 feet away. So, again, I can definitely paint a little bit better, but speed painting is especially good on these because these are down and dirty 10 townsfolk, and like a lot of the previous D&D miniatures that you're seeing here, they're a lot more urban. These guys are clearly trying to survive in the very cold wilds. Next up is the Yeti, or Yetis in this case. Reaper Bones Yeti, $3.99 for each one of these guys. You can easily find deals on these all over the place. They paint up very nice. They have a very dynamic pose to them. Once again, this was included in the miniatures that I spent 1 hour and 50 minutes painting. I did a yellow undercoat, the one on the right. Thank you, Evil Elvis, for the suggestion to do that. I think he turned out really nicely. Now, of course, when using new techniques, more time is better. But again, speed painting, you get what you get, and that certainly is the case for the Winter Wolf here. I wish I would have put a little bit more effort into it, but it turned out okay. If you're looking for a cheap Remoraz, then Reaper Bones Iceworm is for you. $15 seems like a little much, but even with simple painting techniques, this model turns out very nice, and it is a true joy to paint. And of course, you don't need the exact model to paint some ice-themed monsters, such as the case with this cave troll that I painted a long time ago, and this ice demon, which can make a very nice ice devil for D&D. As you can see here, it's a very cool metal miniature I just happen to have. But all in all, I have to say, the Game of Thrones Free Folk miniatures are perfect for Icewind Dale, and they were a lot of fun to paint. If you missed out on the stream where I painted up these Game of Thrones miniatures, as well as the Yeti miniatures and the Ice Wolf, then please check out my playlists. You can watch the entire stream where I painted these guys and see what techniques I used to get them all done in 1 hour and 50 minutes. This video is part 1 of 2 of miniatures to use with the new Icewind Dale setting. Look out for the second video soon, and please guess what miniatures I'm going to showcase in the comments below. Also, you must subscribe to this channel. And you also must click like, and you must let me know in the comments below what you liked, disliked, or were ambivalent on with the video content. You do not have a choice in the matter. You must do this. So, this is out of my hands, people. You have to do it. Thank you for watching the video, and as always, have a good one.